Hey everybody, it's Sean with another Live to Roll video. This week I'm going to show you guys my van transfer, how I get in and out and everything. So basically I have the GoPro head cam on today because I didn't know how to set up the cameras both to get them, because I do record all these by myself. I try to set up the cameras and do all the shots and do everything on my own. So we're going to see how this thing works for today. Alright, so first off I'm going to start. I got my ramp already open and everything. But one of my key things I use, if you might have noticed, I have emotion wheels, and they come with a remote for them. Oh, and some spasms. And I keep my emotion remote right here in this little pouch next to my bag, next to my chair here. Gotta unzip it a little more. I always put it in with the strap facing up. It's a little easier to pull out like that. And once I have the strap out, my ramp, I have an in-floor ramp, so there is that little lip at the end there. It's not like one of the folding ramps. But so anyways, the way I get up, I actually go backwards because of that top flap. It's really hard for me to get over. So I use my emotion remote. I just have to click the 2 button. It sets the wheels on to high, and then on high, I can really easily just kind of back up. Right on in. Okay, so now we're back in again for the second time. What I do now is I'll just click my remote back to 1, and I'll either stash it back in my pocket here, so I'm ready for the next errand, depending on where I'm going. So just put it down in the pouch, even just like that for now. So what I do to transfer is I have a turning seat and everything like most standard vans do. What I do is I back up kind of next to it here, and I bring the seat all the way back out to me because I like to have a lot of leg room. So I set my remote and stuff down right here for now. So same thing as like the couch transfer, I'll pull my legs down, and I have this chair close enough to where I can lean forward and be right on my elbows, still able to be right on the chair there. So I push forward at the end, push all the way over, and then I kind of do a little slide, extra pivot in here, and into here. And now this is actually one of the harder parts for me, is maneuvering my legs around this area. I don't think these vans were made for taller people. So what I do is I just slowly slide forward, turn, and I gotta adjust the seat. I move it back and forth and try to make all the little adjustments I need to here to get my knees past the passenger seat. Just turn in a little bit more, hold on to my steering wheel for some balance, move one leg each leg at a time, keep moving around. So I know that camera in the back's probably not going to be the greatest angle in a minute, but I will hopefully be able to use this head cam. So basically I'm always holding on to myself because my trunk, I don't have any trunk, so I'll fall forward. So I'm constantly holding myself up and just slowly turning around, getting my legs into position. Getting my legs into position. I'm around, I can kind of adjust, slide forward. And For me also, you can see I had to take off my foot plate down here because my legs are just too long to sit on that and fit under the wheel. So I put my feet all the way up into the front like that. I don't know, hopefully you can see that. And that's pretty much it. I have my, not really set it for me right now. I had a ring on the key here to help pick it up, and then also like some washers here that would help me turn it. But I'll show you real quick how I do it without. I just sort of try to balance it into my hand like that, and from there I try to line it up. Once I slide it in, I just use two hands to start the car. So working back out, same thing, just pulling legs. And then back to the tighter area where I gotta use the other seat controls to try to help maneuver myself around. All the little seat maneuvers are just time consuming, but it's still not too bad. In and out in a couple minutes. Raise my armrest up and try to slide out a little bit. And the same thing applies for the transfer in. I like to put my lead foot on my foot plate, get it into a position where I want to be, where I want to end up. And from there, I can just go ahead and do my elbow again under. I can push off the seat forward. Slide my elbow out. And then one more big pivot and turn in there. That is basically it. That's the car transfer for you. Hopefully somebody can use it and apply it to their daily life and maybe help them get out and start driving. Or maybe you just saw a couple little tips and things, and there's always going to be things that might not work for you, or things that, you know, it's just a personal preference and sort of how you can do it. If you have any questions, give me a call and I will try to do my best to answer them for you. And hopefully we'll see you next week for another Live to Roll video. Thanks.